It's a story all too familiar to the city of Augusta. People waiting hours for an ambulance in times of emergency when every second counts. Back over the summer, the city presented its own research on Gold Cross response times with the goal of making improvements. News 12's Kennedy Harris joins me now live from outside the ER at AUMC. Kennedy, it's been 6 months and you say those improvements are still on hold.
Yeah, not much has happened since then, but Gold Cross says one bump in the road is here. Their ambulances are getting tied up at the hospital with non-emergent cases. That becomes worse during COVID surges, but city leaders are looking for solutions to fix the problem for good.
I've lived in other places. You call an ambulance and they're there almost as fast as you hang up, but not here.
John in Guardia cares for 3 Augusta veterans out of his small personal care home.
Just a couple of minutes, I'll be right with you.
Twice now he's called for an ambulance, and he says he's waited more than 3 hours for them to arrive. He says the Gold Cross operator deemed his veteran's condition as non-emergent.
By them making that judgment, when they're wrong, people can, and sometimes probably do, die.
In one case, the vet had sepsis, a life-threatening complication. He spent 10 days in the hospital recovering.
We all make mistakes in life, but most time when people make a mistake in this time, that it does cost someone their life.
Coming up in December, the city of Augusta will renew its contract with Gold Cross, but Hassan says there will be checks and balances this time around.
For the first time, we're in a good place to clearly understand what we want.
They'll require a way to track Gold Cross response times and have periodic performance reviews. Gold Cross has already made some changes. They've added quick response vehicles to respond to emergencies, but they can't transport patients.
There's a level of care that needs to be provided, and we're doing everything that we can to ensure that level of care happens.
And they partnered with South Star to add about 3 more ambulances in the county. And there's a way you can help. Gold Cross is begging you not to call an ambulance for a ride to the ER if it's not an emergency. That just holds up ambulances here at the hospitals. So, for example, if your child has a stomach ache, that might not be a reason to call 911.
Certainly important information there. Thank you so much for that, Kennedy. The city tells us its contract negotiations with Gold Cross will start in October.